Hello to everyone, this is Joanna, and today I want to share with you something that I just got. I am very excited. I finally got my camera today. Now the one that I got is the Canon EOS T6I video kit. It's my very first DSLR camera. Many of you recall that I kept saying that I wanted a big black camera. That was just what I called it. I also told you about how long ago it was, back when there was Minolta and Pentax and Nikon and Canon, and I could never decide. Then I settled on, I don't know if it was the 70D maybe, and then I found out about the video kit. It was the T6I at that time. Came with the microphone and SD card and the lens. The lens came with it. Now, then they came out with the T7I, which is this one here, and I believe the only difference between the two at that time, besides the $100 price, was that the T7I here has a separate Wi-Fi button. Now both cameras are Wi-Fi from what I understand. With both of them you get a mic and SD card, the camera and the lens, so it's a nice little kit put together for vloggers and people that want to do videos such as myself. Now, because I had such a hard time deciding, when the T7i came out, I was having a hard time deciding again. From what I could tell, besides the $100 price difference, the only difference was that the Wi-Fi button was separate on the T7i. After talking with many of you here, I found out that I didn't really need that, and I went in store messing with both cameras. I liked both. However, the lens on my T6i is a smidge bigger than the lens on the T7i, but it is the same thing. Now, as you can see, the T7i is $8.99. and the service plan for it is $99, whereas the T6i that I got is $7.99, and the service plan is, I believe, $79. Both of these cameras by themselves, the T6i is $749. The T7i, I believe, is $849. So for that $50 difference, you get your microphone, your lens, and your SD card. So, as you can see here, and this is on my couch, all I'm going to do is a basic unboxing to make sure that I have every single thing that is supposed to be in here. This is brand new. The thing that happened today was when I was online, I was looking, and it said, get it today. Like usually they didn't have them in store as far as the kit, but they had the separate camera in store. And I was kind of upset by that. And then today I was online and I noticed it said, get within an hour. Now, I don't know if it was for both of them, but I did notice it for the T6i, and since the T6i video kit was more within my budget, meaning I had enough money for it, the other one I would have had to have paid about $62 extra, and there was really no point. I do understand that this camera, I think it takes up to 440, maybe a little bit more photos before the battery dies. The other one takes up to 600. Again, that part didn't really matter to me. It did, but since I'm not taking pictures or video for professional purpose, it really didn't matter. It's a convenience to have the Wi-Fi button separate and to take more photos, but in my case, I'm not taking photos for professional reasons. I'm taking them for my own enjoyment, friends, family, you know, holidays, that normal type of thing that we take photos for. So I'm going to pause this, get some scissors. We're going to open this up and see what's inside. Now, I have this on my love seat, and this is the robe that I got from TJ Maxx, the inside, because I'm terrified of dropping anything. And I'm going to move my Kindle here. And we're going to open this up and see what's inside. So if anyone is undecided like me, I hear that these are very good cameras for bloggers, vloggers, and people that want to do video, again, such as myself. Now, I do still need a computer, so I won't be doing anything with this camera right now, except for opening it up, learning how to use it, maybe doing some test video here at home. I also need a new computer since my computer died. The only laptop that I ever had, I bought in 2009. As you all know, all of my videos that I have ever done on here have been from a phone, all the way back from when I had a BlackBerry Torch, all the way up to the phones that I have currently. So we're going to pause this and I'll be right back. Okay, now this appears brand new. Here's a little seal right here. And again, like I said, this video right here is going to primarily be an unboxing. Now they did tell me, because I asked them if I decide to come back and exchange this out, they told me it would be a 15% restocking fee, which in my case would probably be about $90-something, since the whole purchase for this was, my whole purchase for this was like $9.35, something like that. So we're just going to make sure that everything that should be in here is in here. And like I said, I'll be playing with this and I'll do a little bit more in depth. This is my very first, like I said, DSLR. So we're going to see what all I can manage to get out of here. And I'm doing this one-handed with my phone, which is why I decided to do this over my couch. So sorry about all the twisties that are going on here. So this is what it looks like when I open it up here. And I've watched some other people do some unboxing. So the camera and everything is in here. This is the mic. And this is like the Bath & Body Works candle boxes, where you just do this. So this is how it comes. So here, this is what the camera will look like when I put it together. This is the mic that you get. Now, a lot of people that are more professional than myself, I think they say that this mic is okay. Again, I'm a beginner with all of this, so I'm pretty sure what comes in the box is going to be fine with me. I've watched a lot of your unboxings, and I spoke with Sarah R. on here, who told me this is a camera that she uses when I told her that I was still undecided, and she puts out some really gorgeous videos. It has really, really great quality. So here we go. And again, like I said, I just want to make sure everything that's supposed to be in the box is in the box. Now, I do know that this comes with a disc, and while I was at Best Buy today, I was being nosy, looking at some computers, and none of them have a disk drive. I guess, does that mean I have to buy everything external? Because I missed my light scribe when I made my CDs. Now, here's some warranty information. And I will definitely be using this book. I usually use any of the books that come with any of the things that I purchase. Here, and see, I want to be able to see what's on here. But I did download the app on my phone. I don't know how useful that will be to me, but I did do that. So here there's a strap, which I was very concerned about this. So here are the main components. The card, the mic, the strap, and here's the camera and the lens, and this part I want to be careful with. Now, I have learned from many of you, I don't know if I'll be purchasing any more lenses, because again, like I said, unless I need it for YouTube videos, I'll probably just keep the lens that I have. But I have learned from many of you on here to buy extra batteries, at least 1 or 2. And some of you have pointed out and said that you can only, I think, do 25 minutes of video on this camera for some reason. So I'm definitely going to have to learn to edit. I see that now. So here is probably the cable for the camera. And I know there's a cable in there for the mic. So here's my battery. I also understand these little things are expensive, upwards of 50 bucks. And here is the lens. I'm not going to try to attach it to the camera just yet. But once I put the camera together, I will come back and show that. And you guys notice how much clearer the back of my phone camera is than the front. I don't know what the deal is. And I'm so excited because I have always wanted a nice black camera. The only other camera that I have is a Kodak. And I think I bought it way back, like 2005. I love how this comes, though, in all these packages, because I'll probably put it back. So here we go. Now, here's the camera, and this is what I was saying. Looking at them today, they both look the same, except for right about in this area here, there's a Wi-Fi button. And both cameras are Wi-Fi, but I understand I have to go in here on the settings to do that. So I've not played with this yet. I don't know anything about ISO, white balance, anything like that. So I'm definitely going to be playing around with this camera. I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to take some pictures. I do know that it's not waterproof. I do know to be careful with it. And I'm glad I got that service plan in case something happens with the lens. See, there I go. Very glad I got this over the couch. I do know that this part right here opens up. And you can turn it. And I've learned from some of you also not to be looking at the viewfinder, because a thing that I'm not used to looking at a camera straight on. So I will definitely be keeping this over the couch though, because as you can see, I just nearly dropped it. The one in the store seemed a little bit different, but I know that they have those things wrapped up in the display parts that they have. So here it is, the Canon T6I, and this is everything that comes in the box. Now, I will also say that Best Buy is known for putting things on sale. So if you ever buy something from them and what's in the ad looks just like what you got, check the SKU number, make sure it matches the number on your receipt, because that's what happened with my computer. The one that looked just like mine, the SKU number was different, but then when they took the one that I had and put it on sale 28 days later, I got $88 back. I don't know what their policy is today, but back then they didn't give me a due bill. They didn't make me buy something else. They just handed me $88 cash. Now, should that happen with this camera, what I will do is, we all know I'm going to buy an extra battery. So I don't know if I need any more accessories. Besides, I would like a camera bag. I would like a tabletop tripod, but I know enough again from watching you guys to make sure it's very sturdy, because I want to angle my camera down and do like some nail tutorials like you guys do on here. I don't do any makeup tutorials, but I do stuff with mixing lipsticks, and sometimes I like showing what color I get. So this is it, everybody. I am so happy right now. I am beside myself that I just don't even know what to do. But I guess the first thing I need to do is plug up this battery. Any suggestions that any of you have, especially any of you that have any of the Canon cameras, please pass along any tips that you can. I will welcome that. And until the next time, everyone have a great evening.